Good morning, it's Kim McGillis joining you live from Regina. It is presently 11 Central Time. We are December 26th. If you're catching us in a replay, please say hello. Please say replay. I would love to know if you've seen my video today. We have a fun collection to play with. It's a brand new bundle. And guess what? I put my heart shirt, actually, let's see if I could just lower this down, because we're working with hearts today. So I just thought, you know what, why not be festive and put this beautiful heart shirt. I'm playing with a collection that is called Heart Shaped, and there's the bundle. It comes with the stamp sets and die. In Canada, when you order for $150, you will have the opportunity to get this for free. So it's a brand new set, part of Celebration, and us as demonstrators, we get to earn it for free as well. So because I did my pre-order, I was able to get it today. So that's why I thought it would be perfect for our project today. I'm not doing a card today, we are extending that calendar. So if you have been watching a couple of my videos, we've already done January, we've done March, and today we will be doing February. So that's gonna be fun. I hope you've had lots of great time with family, friends, you celebrated. Maybe today you're relaxing. We watched a series yesterday since we had celebrated Christmas much earlier, so that was kind of fun. We just relaxed, we went to work out, we walked a dog, and actually my husband's off today and he went to the dog park with Riley as I am here with you, just so we could be together. So hope you're not too tired, hope you celebrated well, ate lots of food. We do have one event going on tonight. We're celebrating the holidays with some neighbors, so that's going to be fun as well. So can't wait to share my projects today. And the first part is that I did this calendar, I think it was like last Friday. So if ever, it is on my blog today, kimmcgillis.com, so you get to see a little bit of that video that I did last Friday, also which product it includes. And I also shared that the Snowflakes Sky 3D die is back in stock, because some of you had asked me this question, so it is back in stock, so that's kind of fun. We also did the March, I think that was earlier this week, which is this one, which is Storybook Moments, so that one as well is there. And I'll be uploading it all as well on my blog, but you can still catch the replay for that. So let me put my screen down. And if you are there, please say hello. I love that I have this festive shirt today, so at least I could blend in with what I'm about to share. So we're just gonna turn off the light. It is beautiful, sunny here. A great day. Let me log in on my other device. Oh, here we are. Great. Oh yes, I do have Joan there. So good morning. The morning after. Are you tired, Joan? I bet you are. I'm actually tired, and I'm not even hosting any function since we just got back from Ontario. So beautiful collections today. We're going to continue adding the Heart Shape stamp set. Shout out if you do own it. If you're a demonstrator, you have that opportunity. There's also the coordinating dies. So do I have them here? They might be just on my opposite side. Yeah, let's just see. Oh, good morning, Christine. I'm so happy you were able to catch me live today. So the heart-shaped dies also go with this collection. I don't know how much it is in US or other countries, but for Canada, you can earn these for free with an order of $150. So here we go. Look at this. How gorge is this? I can't wait. We're gonna create today with it. And you know I'll have to make cards and other special projects, but I had to start somewhere, so I thought, you know what? I feel like my calendar was missing that extra push. So here we are. I'm just gonna take it out, and I'm gonna use the hearts right here. My color combination is very light today. Sometimes they don't appear too much on our camera, but let me tell you, it is still stunning. I'm going with basic beige this morning, gray granite, as well as petal pink. And why did I choose this color combo? If you want brighter colors, you could use the other pinks. Like we do have a bunch of different colors of pinks. So you could use a pop of color that is beyond. And some examples, if you prefer brighter colors, Mellow Mambo, Pretty Pink are also pretty cute. But I just chose to go a lot lighter, and I wanted to continue to blend with my collection. So first of all, we're still going to be using our basic white piece of cardstock. You could go with the thick one or the basic one, and the piece of cardstock is 3.5 by 5 1/4. So I've already punched some holes, and if you remember, and if you followed me earlier last week and this week, you know that I've already used the Merriest Trees dies, which are supposed to be back in stock this week. So keep looking. I didn't check this morning, but I'm using, again, this little piece, and it makes it a lot sturdier. So we're using petal pink. I'm not going to adhere them right away. And the reason why is because I still want to add this beautiful heart image. So here I am. One trick of what I do is I'll go and ink up with a very light shade. So today I'm using basic beige. And then I'm gonna do the rock and roll technique. So the rock and roll technique is I'm just gonna go and tap a little bit around. And then we're gonna be adding these images here. So what it does is the rock and roll technique will grab a little bit of the basic beige. Basic beige takes a little time to dry. Once it does, it lightens up. And then we see a little bit of gray granite on this side. So I don't know if you get to see this. It's kind of light here on our screen, but it is kind of gorgeous. Hello, Kim. I love that I have so many Kims that watch me, so that's kind of fun. I don't know if they're Kims or Kimberly, but I'm just Kim. There's no Kimberly to my name. And then we're gonna rock and roll again. We're just tap, tap, tap around, and we're just gonna go and add more of these hearts here. And let me tell you, I did not practice this ahead. I'm just going at it as I see. I just feel like it's great technique. So rock and roll. Once again, tap, 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 and then we're gonna be adding our hearts. Look how pretty this is. It would be kind of a cute love note just on its own. I just find it's just darling. So let me see what else we could grab from that same collection. So I think it has that little leaf right here. So I'm gonna grab that one. It's tiny, and we're gonna use now our petal pink to fill out a little bit of the space. I like lots of texture, but just on its own, it's a very cute card. So here we are, just adding a little bit of pinks. And let me tell you, you want to go off, like just like you would do your wallpaper. I always share that comment, and the reason why is because you want to just be able to go off image. So here we are, kind of cute. Now I'm going to add some specks, and our specks comes from Elements of Text. I believe this one, anyways, it is going to be one of my favorites. You will see me using it out of control. Today I'm going to use these specks right here. And what's fun about it is that it's great for backgrounds. So it is going to be one of my fun stamp sets that I will keep actually forever. So don't think about getting this when it retires from my BOGO sale. I think this is a staple. You need one of these sets. I don't know if our demonstrator friends have pre-ordered it, but I just think it's fabulous. And once again, now I'm just gonna go with the basic beige. And I might blend a little bit of tapping again with our rock and roll technique. And I'm just adding slightly some little specks here and there. So darling. So you could use this technique, the rock and roll technique, but also you could use it on not just my calendar today, but any great and amazing cards that you make. It's a great background. Here we have it. Now I'm just adding, I do love this die from the Merriest Trees because I just find that it's making my project a little sturdier because these will swing on my rings, right? So I do want it to make it extra solid. I do not want it to break. And the great part about it, it has that fold, so I didn't even need to create the fold. So they fit perfectly. I love when Stampin' Up comes up with different dies that have these great features, and you don't just need to use it for Christmas. See, I'm using it like for my 12-month calendar. So here we are. Just gonna add that second one right here. When you use the green glue, you almost have to let it just dry. If I had a second camera right now, I'd take a picture of just this image because it is so pretty. Like so pretty. Like just beyond stunning. And imagine if you're doing it with bright colors. I'm sure I'll have some friends that are going to be using these and making lots of cards with them. Hopefully I inspire you. I'm just adding my month on our petal pink cardstock. So this is going to be to save for later. Now I'm just gonna add one piece of, again, petal pink. This time I'm choosing, let me just grab my ruler. It's a 3.5 piece by 2 3/4. So it's just gonna go a little bit mounted on top right here. Gonna add some adhesive. I was talking with my fellow artisan friends yesterday. I was saying to them that I don't know what's happening with my camera, but since they've done the update, I just feel like the camera is not as bright. I don't know if it's something that you are experiencing right now, but it is like that for me. So now I need a basic piece of white cardstock, and this one will be 3 1/4 by 2.5. But before even mounting it on, this is where I pull out that other stamp set that I talked to you about. And I'm gonna go with a wider image. I did try to check the 2 images just before I logged on just to see. So I'm taking out elements of text once again. And I just want to have that background look. So I was just like, am I using this one? Am I using this one? I believe I'll use the big circle just to cover a little bit more space. Now, hopefully I took out one of my largest, I might have to just pull that large block. Back home in Ontario, I keep my blocks on my desk. Here I still have them in the Stampin' Up case, so just gonna see which one we could use. I do have the larger one right here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with the biggest one. I don't know what I did to the other one. Still sorting the chaos right here. I do not need to use that big of a stamp, but this is what it is. So now I'm just going to go with that gray granite because I do want it to stand out. Here we go. And I'm also going to go slightly in those little corners that I might have missed. And I'm not even re-stamping. I'm really adding as I'm going. And this is just going to be a very delicate background that's going to be right here. Oh, I love it. I do love it, actually. I'm going to take my crumb cake marker and add more specks to it. And then we're just going to add this. So the combination of heart-shaped and elements of text are the perfect stamp sets that go very well together. like very well. I've already die cut some images. Look at these beautiful hearts. I'm adding more texture. They will be in my background and they're gonna show very slightly. When I design, like I was just thinking to myself, okay, what am I gonna be adding, this and that? And I did not put them on the adhesive sheet, but because they're so detailed, my suggestion to you is add them to adhesive sheets and you won't get sticky fingers, just like what I'm about to do right now. So use your adhesive sheets. I forget about them. I always set them aside and I forget, and then I die cut and then I'm too lazy to pull them back out. But let's just add this right here. And then I'm just gonna add my second heart. But the adhesive sheets are the must. So then I would need to add this adhesive. So Kim Gibbons Fee is saying that she's a Kim also, just a Kim. So my husband has coworkers and they're like always calling me Kimberly and sending me cards with Kimberly, but I don't have the heart to tell them that I'm not a Kimberly and that I'm Kim, just Kim. Not just a Kim, but you know what I mean. So here we are. I have this other piece. Now I'm gonna pull our ribbon from our storybook, and why, you've guessed it, because it just blends beautifully with the collection on its own. So it is petal pink, and I just wanted to layer so much petal pink here. So we're gonna go maybe with a slight loop, just like this, and make it stand out. Now I can't make it stand out too much because my calendar is a floating calendar, but you could just imagine once I start, tomorrow will be a card with this same collection, how we are going to add to our project. So I'm just looping to see how much I need right here. Pretty sure, yes, I already pre-cut this piece, but this would be pretty much the size that I'm going to use. If ever I need to trim my corners, then I'll trim my corners after. So sticky tape is great. I'm gonna use dimensionals for today, but we're gonna add them here, and this is how this is just gonna stick going out right here. And now I love layers, layers, layers all the way. I just feel like this is the perfect technique of adding layers to a card, especially when it has hearts. So here we go. Here's our last. There we have it. And then I'll have to snip a little bit off or else my calendar won't flip. So here we go. Now, I'm a little late on my Instagram post, so you'll get to see January, February, March. And I didn't want to skip in between. Okay, so one of my new favorites has to be our dies that come from the birthday celebration dies. Here they are. I'm still gonna layer just slightly a piece on top right here, and we're gonna pull out that same large image stamp set just to embellish. If you want to do the hearts, you may do the hearts. I'm just choosing to go back with that same large image because it is so pretty. Okay, so I am using again our beautiful gray, and here we have it. Perfect. So now I'm going to add my dimensionals. We're just going to add a couple here. And we're going to just center it right here. Now, have you given the Celebrate Love Mix and Match ephemera packs a try? They have beautiful greetings. These are not in my color palette, but look at them. They are stunning. They have greetings that are already stamped. If you want brighter colors, these are perfect for you. Lots of beautiful images. And now for today, I'm just gonna add one of these hearts, and they have multiple pieces as well. So This one will just fall right here. I'm gonna take my blending brush and I am gonna use Petal Pink once again and just gonna blend in on that die cut piece. Now let's go to the other side. Here you have it. So lots of little hearts. And this has that little subtle look that's just gonna go right in here. So the great news about it is I can almost add that dimensional right there to stick on that piece and just layer on top. Here we go. I'm going to continue using those beautiful pearls from yesterday from the storybook collection because I feel like they have like a basic beige color. So we're just going to add a few, maybe here. So they have 3 sizes. So I like to do like 2, 3 different sizes. So maybe we could do one somewhere right here. And then another baby maybe up here. You could play or down here. I'm trying to think. I like it when they're close. See, I don't want it to be equal. So let's go with something more like here. There we have it. They are adorbs. So there you have it. We have our February. It's very textured. Gonna pull up my calendar right here, and I don't need to add more of those little ribbons at the top today because it does blend with our collection. So here we have January, which will flip. There's March, but now we have to open it and add it here. Now some of you asked me a question, where did I get these? I've had them forever. I've had them forever. They were in my home in Ontario and I decided to bring them here. Just gonna show you. So they were from IKEA years ago, but I think one of my downlines shared that they have a new model, and the new model is a little bit more modern, but I think you could use the new model if ever you wish. And I'm sure like there's other places where you could find something very similar, but this is going to sit on my desk. It's a great gift. So January is here. Here's our February today. Love our February. And then here you have March. Like how cool is that? The next 3 months is done. So if this is a class that interests you, I can send you every single piece, except I can't stamp for you. So you would have to have your own stamps, or you could always shop with me and get the stamp sets that you want. But this is just going to stay on my desk, and then I'll have it ready to go for January. So I hope you liked my project today and you were inspired. Now you've seen January, you could watch the replay. I think it happened on last Friday. It is uploaded on my YouTube channel. It is also on my blog today, so kimmcgillis.com. You could get to see that one there. I'll be uploading this pretty February one very soon. And we also did earlier this week our March. So at least you have 3 to go. And now you could design your own for the next 9 months, or you could just get this one from me. Well, I hope you like my project today. Enjoy your week. Continue celebrating with your family, and we will see each other tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm continuing with the heart-shaped stamp set. We're making a card. I don't know if it's going to be fun fold yet. I'm not sure which one I'm going to share. But anyways, it should be interesting. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.